Hi everyone, I decided to make another short video essay. Theme of this one is why it is important to recycle aluminium. Aluminium is a lightweight silvery metal. It is great and used for everything from beer cans to aeroplanes. Aluminium is known for a combination of lightweight, strength, corrosion resistance, and ease of casting and machining. There is just one problem. Aluminium is very reactive. Normally, this is not that obvious because aluminium immediately pacifies in air. Thin layer of aluminium oxide that is formed protects the underlying metal from further reactions. Where aluminium shows its true colors is in dust explosions and, more relevant for this video, when you need to reduce it from its aluminium oxide. Oxidizing aluminium releases large amount of energy, therefore reducing it from aluminium oxide also requires a large amount of energy. Besides the enormous energy consumption, production of aluminium is also responsible for habitat loss through open pit mining and large amounts of toxic waste that is produced during the purification of aluminium ore. While pure aluminium oxide exists in nature as mineral corundum, ruby and sapphire being more famous gem quality versions of corundum that are colored by metal impurities, most common and most used aluminium ore is bauxite, a mix of hydrated aluminium and iron oxides that also contains traces of titanium and gallium. Once bauxite is mined, Bayer process is used to turn bauxite to aluminium oxide. The ore is crushed, transferred into a pressure vessel and treated with sodium hydroxide at 200 degrees Celsius. Aluminium dissolves as sodium aluminate. The solution is then filtered and cooled. Part of the ore that does not dissolve is known as the red mud, a caustic waterlogged substance that consists mostly of iron oxide. The supersaturated solution of sodium aluminate is seeded with pure aluminium hydroxide crystals that trigger crystallization of aluminium hydroxide, also known as mineral gibbsite. To obtain alumina, gibbsite is heated at high temperatures, so it decomposes to aluminium oxide and water. Producing alumina from bauxite is already energy intensive, yet this is nothing when compared to the amount of energy required to reduce it to aluminium metal. This is the reason why aluminium used to be more expensive than gold when it was first discovered. First method of making aluminium was to react aluminium oxide with metallic sodium under vacuum. It was Heroult process invented in 1886 that got aluminium to a more reasonable price. The process works by dissolving alumina in molten cryolite, which lowers its melting point. Then, low voltage direct current is passed through the mixture at high amperage. This reduces the aluminium on the cathode while making oxygen at the anode, where it reacts with carbon to form carbon dioxide. The process produces large amounts of carbon dioxide and fluorocarbons that contribute to air pollution and climate change. In contrast, recycling aluminium is much simpler and uses way less energy. The process can be summarized to washing the aluminium waste, melting it, skimming off the slag, and casting the molten aluminium into ingots. When compared to producing new aluminium, recycling is up to 95% more energy efficient and could be a carbon neutral, provided the energy for melting and transporting the aluminium waste is sourced from renewable sources. Aluminium can be recycled indefinitely, and there are many sizable benefits to doing so. It is the right thing to do, regardless if there is monetary incentive for doing it, and there often is. So do something good for the environment and make some cash while you are at it if you have the chance. Thank you for watching, like, subscribe, and see you on my next video.